Hey, you guys. How are you tonight? I hope everybody is doing pretty well. I'm just gonna make this video real quick. Not well, whatever. We'll just see how it goes. I just have a few things to say. And it is regarding, of course, the child pornography photos that were created, including some children of a few content creators here on YouTube's platform. I watched Coco's video earlier, and I heard and felt what she said. I do want to say this. I have not seen any of the videos or photos myself. I haven't seen them myself. I haven't went looking for them. I haven't asked anybody to send them to me. I don't want to see it. I don't need the description from me hearing how other people have described the photos, including just knowing that there's different versions. And not only is it just one child, but there's multiples. I'm kind of like, I kind of just really can't connect. I'm a person who tries to understand things. You know, I try to get an understanding of things before I kind of make my opinion, form an opinion of what I'm thinking or feeling. But I just cannot of why. The why, because the why is always so important to me. Why? I'm not exactly sure whoever's behind this, and I damn sure don't know what results do they want from this. What I do know is that once something is posted on the internet, it's never completely gone. And that's a good and a bad thing. The good thing is that when it's things like this, it can always be tracked in some way, shape, or form. If it was posted, whether it's been deleted or, whatever, I don't care if a whole account is gone. If authorities get involved and they dig far enough, it most likely can be found. So that's the good thing. The bad thing is that when it involves children, especially, one day these children grow up. See, kids don't stay young forever. And kids have access to the internet younger and younger these days, even with their, whether their parents, control when they choose to let them expose them to the internet and, devices and that sort of thing. In school now, a lot of the teaching is done with computers and that sort of thing. And, every now and then a child may be left with the internet access there at their fingertips without any supervision. It's just what it is. Nobody is there 100% of the time. And I'm just saying that to say, us as parents, and I'm saying because I am a mother, you guys know, but us parents who do decide to present ourselves to the internet, for whatever the reason is, whether if we engage in social media or we choose to be a content creator, that's what we chose to do. That's what we chose to do as an adult. We made an adult decision that this is something that we are, that we enjoy, or this is something that we're interested in doing, and we took a shot at it. It's not our families that chose to do it, and absolutely not our children who chose to do it. Or having to take any type of bullying because of what their parents chose. Now, let me say this. I have said before that when you go after somebody or you come for somebody, you can't really tell how they'll come back at you. But see, the thing about this situation right here is we don't know who's behind this. And so I'm going to say, without knowing who's behind it, these women probably hasn't come for these people at all. I don't believe it's somebody that these women even had any dealings with. I really feel like it's a person who is in support of someone else. And I don't even want to go too deep because I have no idea. And, it's just all speculation at this point. And, I'm not going to rack my brain trying to figure out who it is. It's just the why. What are you trying to gain? What is the result that you're after? Do you want the people to just leave YouTube? Are you just trying to hurt them? I don't know exactly what could you gain from doing something like that. I feel like the mind and the thought process of the person who chose to post those videos and make those photos is very sick and very, very sick. It's the mind of a pedophile. It's the mind of someone who maybe had traumatic experiences as a child, and if not, they vision themselves doing something to a child. It's very, very sick. And it's criminal. It is criminal. And yes, it's me, a criminal, calling that mindset criminal. Yes, I am. Because I could never, ever have the thought to do something like that to a child. When you have no boundaries, you have no cutoff point, no filter. It sounds, I don't got no filter. It sounds all cute and good. But when you really don't have it, that's dangerous. It's dangerous for yourself because you could put yourself in a situation messing with somebody's child where you get hurt. And it's dangerous for the people that you have these thoughts about because it's no telling what you could do to someone. And people like you do not need to be roaming the streets freely. So, with everything that is being handled, how it's being handled, I just pray that the people behind this do suffer the consequences for their actions. Because no child deserves to be dragged into some adult business, especially when they have nothing to do with it. It's not some ornery, badass little kid that's on the internet trying to cuss a grown person out or, these kids are minding their business, living their life, being children. And it's, I don't even know what else to say. Like I said, it's the good thing about things being posted to the internet and not ever going away is they are trackable, whether they're deleted or not. And I'm just hoping that the people in charge of tracking that information finds what they need to find so that the people behind this can be found and suffer the consequences, because you do need to suffer some consequences. It's not okay. It's not okay. And there's nothing funny about it. There's nothing entertaining about it. It's just sad. It's sad that this is the world that we live in. It's just really sad. So that's pretty much all I have to say. That's pretty much all I have to say. I missed you guys tonight. You guys, I got got a little bit busy. I've been in and out the house this evening, and I'm kind of tired, and I'm just, this thing. There's just some stuff that needs to be handled, and so it's taking me off tonight. But I will definitely see you guys in the morning, God willing. Just pray, you guys. Pray for the betterment of us all. Pray for the thoughts, the thinking process, because it starts in the mind. It does start in the mind. Just because you think something doesn't mean you have to carry out that action. So just think twice. Think about the consequences and ask yourself why. What is it that you're trying to gain? What is the result that you want to get from it? What is the reason? The why means everything in anything that you do. And that's the question that you should always ask yourself before you carry out any action. Okay? Trust me, I know. Okay? So you guys, I'm going to end this here. As Coco said, mothers, women need to stand together. Anything that you can do as a woman, as a mother, as a caring adult, if you have resources, if you're watching these videos, number one, I'm going to say stop giving the stuff a click and a view. Don't subscribe. Do not watch the videos. The more engagement these videos have, the more they will be shared. The more they will come up in recommendations for other people to watch them. Okay? And I mean that for anybody who has said the sick, nasty things about children, even spoken the words. I don't care if they put the pictures together or not. There are women, there are mothers, there are men that have been speaking ill of children, of molestation, of, just sex and kids. And I just don't get it. I don't know. What the hell? And it's all in the name of trying to hurt the parent. And it's like, how does your mind even form these thoughts? But if it does form a thought, as an adult, you should be able to control the fact if it comes out of your mouth or not. And so these people who have spoken about all of these gross and nasty, disgusting things that involve sex and children and things that happen when some of us as adults were children, do not give them the click and the view. Unsubscribe if you are subscribed. Stop giving them the attention. That's number one. Okay? Because as the people, as the audience, as the viewers, you do have the power. It's you that has the power. We can come on here as content creators and say it all day long. My one little subscribe or view isn't going to make a difference. But the thousands that know about this stuff that's going on, that's what makes a difference. It's you guys. And then if you're a person, because again, I say this a lot, we don't know who's behind these avatars. We don't know, there's all types of names and different photos as your avatar, and but truly we don't know who's behind that, what your profession is, what your experience is. And if you do have experience or resources, or your profession is something where you can help and offer some assistance to the women and the mothers who have been affected, please reach out. Please reach out, and just, and I'm not saying in your pocketbooks. I'm saying, if you have resources, if it's just information, if you know about something, if you know how to make something happen, got some information or a thought on the next move or the way for it to be handled. All advice, should be given, because this thing needs to be tackled from every angle. From every angle. Okay? There are some highly professional people that watch these YouTube videos. You guys are in all sorts of professions. All sorts of professions. And if you guys are watching this or you know about this stuff that's going on, just reach out to the mothers whose children have been bullied, have been harassed, by these people. If there's a way that you feel like you may be able to help. And that's pretty much it. As far as what I have to say right now tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get off. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Sleep well. Have an amazing night. I love you. God loves you. Pray. And that's another thing. Just pray. Pray for the hearts of people. Pray for God to guide their thoughts, to guide their actions. And to just, take their hearts in His hand. To let people know that He is real, He is here. And there's a better way. There's a better way. So, all right, y'all. I love you. Have an amazing night. Bye-bye.